Welcome to 365 Christian Men, where every day we aim to inspire and encourage with real-life stories about men. November 20th, Ron Sandison. Early on, Ron was diagnosed with autism. But Ron is not disabled. He is differently abled. He never had it easy, but he had parents who loved him and who knew enough to teach him to pray. The day Ron was baptized, his pastor told him, "I feel this verse is for you. Joel 2:25. I will repay you for the years the locusts have eaten. Your blessings will begin today." Ron went to college on a track scholarship and then to graduate school on an academic scholarship. On this date, in 2016, Ron taught an audience in Michigan how to build self-esteem in their children with autism.
In the right hands, a challenge can show off God's greatness. Ron Sandison was still young when experts heaped a bunch of imaginary limits on him. One expert advised Ron's mom, saying, "He will never read beyond a 7th grade level. He'll never attend college. He'll never have meaningful relationships in life, and he definitely won't excel in sports." But these dire predictions didn't hold Ron back. He said, "My mom was determined to prove that experts were wrong." The relentless belief and committed support of his parents lit a fire in Ron that caused him to excel. And Ron made a choice to see the world through the belief that God empowers us with His grace to overcome every obstacle. At the 2002 commencement at Oral Roberts University, thousands of attendees streamed in. As Ron stepped into the Mabee Center to be honored as a 4.0 Masters of Divinity graduate, his keen memory played a mini-movie of the lifetime of investment in him that his parents had made, the many years of his own hard work, and the impossibilities that God had made possible for him. He remembered the time that his mom gave up her career as an art teacher to become a full-time Ron teacher. She educated herself about autism, while at the same time she taught him how to see his uniqueness as a gift rather than a limitation. She inspired a valuable perspective in his uncommon mind, which caused him to conquer challenge after challenge. He wasn't taught that he couldn't. He was taught that he could, and he believed it. Ron vividly remembered the prairie dog toy he had bonded with during his 7th Christmas, and he remembered learning how to read and write like his friends. Then in the 5th grade, he had entered an art contest with one of his prairie dog posters that he made, and he won. He remembered the rush of pride he had felt during his first brush with notoriety, as he smiled for his photo with the captain of the Detroit Pistons basketball team and future Hall of Fame inductee, Isaiah Thomas. In the theater of his mind, Ron heard the crowd cheering him on as an 8th grade track star at Hart Middle School while he set his 3rd school record. As he sat down in his seat for the commencement, Ron fully took in the moment. After the opening ceremony, rows of graduates made their way toward the stage to receive their diplomas. Ron watched in anticipation until it was time for his section to go forward. He stood and joined his peers in this extraordinary moment. Ron stepped onto the stage and approached the podium with a wide smile. His Master of Divinity diploma was placed into his hand, and he held yet another confirmation of his belief that obstacles can be overcome by God's grace. A life that could have been defined by limits became an example of God's strength made perfect in weakness. Ron said, "Thanks to the help of my parents and the grace of God, I am living my dream." In Isaiah 40:29 through 31, it says, "He gives strength to the weary, and to him who lacks might, He increases power. Though youth grow weary and tired, and vigorous young men stumble badly, those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength, and they will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not get tired, and they will walk and not become weary." In what ways can you change your perspective today? A problem can become a turning point if it lands in the right hands. In the right hands, a challenge can show off God's greatness.
Thank you for listening to today's story. Every day of the year, our hope is to inspire you with real-life stories of faithful men who have gone before us. We are excited to announce that every 365 story is now available as an ebook and is available for purchase on our website at 365christianmen.com.